Occasionally, the glittering allure of wealth and riches can easily enthrall us. However, beneath those monetary extravagances lie priceless virtues that are incalculable. By adopting a Stoic viewpoint, we can learn that it's the qualities that transcend material belongings that genuinely draw and maintain meaningful relationships. Today, let's look at 10 qualities that women find more valuable in men than money and material belongings. These qualities are ones that any regular man can work on and develop with Stoicism. Developing these virtues is not only a personal objective, but also a means of establishing lasting relationships by emphasizing self-control and upholding moral principles. Before we get started, make sure you've subscribed to the channel and enabled alerts so that you may be informed about our interesting and thought-provoking topics. A man can attract and maintain women not just via financial wealth, but also by the depth and spirit within himself. Additionally, I urge you to watch the entire movie, since every one of the following things will help you improve personally and make your relationship successful going forward. Now let's get going. Top-ranked, highly valued men. Let's discuss something you may have heard about: what it means to be a high-value individual, particularly when viewed through the Stoic perspective. Stoicism at its core emphasizes virtue, wisdom, and self-control, suggesting that the real value in a person comes from their inner strength and moral character. Not just external attributes. Consider this: in many social situations, people often gauge someone's worth by their attractiveness or ability to draw attention. It's almost like a biological instinct, where traditionally men might look for physical beauty, which signifies health and fertility, while women might look for signs of stability and security like resources or strength. This isn't just a human thing. It's a common thread across many species. Now, Stoicism invites us to look at this differently. Imagine two scenarios where people increase their value in society. One follows the typical route, enhancing physical appearance, flaunting wealth, or using status symbols like a flashy car. The other, however, boosts their value through internal growth, developing resilience, practicing kindness, and cultivating wisdom. Which do you think offers a more sustainable and genuine sense of worth? Stoic philosophy would contend that the latter is more likely, because a Stoic seeks to attract people who possess lasting virtues rather than fleeting ones. These virtues are universally accessible and unaffected by physical characteristics or material possessions. For instance, a person may not be the most physically attractive by society standards, but their capacity for composure. Their value might be greatly increased in the perspective of those who appreciate deeper ties when they are under pressure to be just and fair, or to offer insightful advice during difficult circumstances. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us the value of emotions and self-sufficiency, rather than focusing on appearance in an attempt to please others or follow biological norms. Stoicism urges people to develop a resilient, whole self that not only draws other people to them, but also creates a basis of honesty and self-respect. The next time you consider your worth, keep in mind that it's not just about making an impression or fitting into a certain mold. Rather, it's about how you take care of your inner self, deal with obstacles in life, and improve the lives of those around you. This is a timeless value that doesn't fade with age or change with the seasons. Like the tenets of Stoicism itself, the second most important quality is a sense of humor. Laughter is widely regarded as the best medicine, and there is much truth to that. Having a strong sense of humor not only improves our mood but also makes us more likable and relevant to others. This is particularly true in the way that women typically
view men. For many women, humor can open hearts and create bridges between individuals. Just think of the occasions when a sharp remark breaks the ice at a social gathering, or when a shared chuckle calms a difficult moment. It would be immensely satisfying for a man to be able to make her laugh and temporarily forget her troubles. In addition to being entertaining, charming humor can draw attention to a person's intelligence and inventiveness. Consider it. Coming up with something funny on the spot isn't just about being silly. It often requires quick thinking and a unique perspective on the world. For instance, imagine a couple experiencing a mundane task like grocery shopping, but the man throws in playful jokes about the outrageous prices of avocados. Suddenly the chore turns into a shared moment of laughter. It's these small moments that can add a joyful layer to everyday life. It's important, however, to remember that humor should be kind and inclusive, not at the expense of others. The ability to laugh at oneself, to share a joke that uplifts rather than undermines, is the kind of humor that truly enhances interactions. It shows a level of self-confidence and comfort that is inherently attractive. In essence, a good sense of humor brings lightness to life. It's a delightful trait that can make daily interactions smoother and more enjoyable, and it's especially appreciated by women in their relationships. So let's keep sharing those smiles and laughs. They make a world of difference. The third trait is emotional intelligence, which is highly regarded in the context of romantic relationships, especially among women. It is also essential for creating lasting connections. For men, this means being able to perceive, identify, and control our own emotions, in addition to being able to sense and empathize with those of others. Being emotionally intelligent can greatly improve the caliber of their interactions with women. Imagine a man who, without speaking, is able to tell when his partner is having a difficult day. Rather than trying to cheer her up or make everything better, he simply lends a sympathetic ear and provides support. A fundamental component of emotional intelligence is the ability to sympathize with others and react to their feelings in a way that is appropriate. This ability involves more than just knowing how to react. It also entails genuinely comprehending and connecting with the emotional state of another person in the Stoic realm. Emotional intelligence and wisdom are strongly related, especially when it comes to comprehending human nature and the complexities of human emotions. Stoics place a strong emphasis on having self-awareness and control over one's emotions. For instance, a Stoic guy will often ponder on his feelings before reacting to make sure his responses are thoughtful and controlled. This reflective practice not only helps in personal growth, but also makes him a more supportive and ATT-tuned partner. Furthermore, emotional intelligence allows for meaningful communication. It breaks down barriers and opens up dialogues that are rooted in genuine understanding and respect. When a man can discuss his feelings openly and respect his partner's emotions, it fosters a relationship built on trust and mutual respect. Consider a scenario where a couple faces a disagreement. An emotionally intelligent man will approach the situation with the intent to understand his partner's perspective and express his own thoughts without escalating the conflict. This approach not only resolves conflicts more effectively, but also strengthens the relationship. Women appreciate this quality because it creates a safe, nurturing environment where both partners feel seen and understood. Emotional intelligence in a man doesn't mean he is without flaws, but it signifies a commitment to being present and responsive in his relationships, recognizing the emotional needs of his. It takes constant work to understand and empathize with others, reflecting both Stoic wisdom and the virtues of patience and kindness. Let's continue to cultivate this quality in our lives, strengthening our connections and enriching our interactions with everyone around us. Emotional intelligence is therefore a crucial component in creating deep and lasting relationships. Number 4. Self-assurance and modesty. Let us examine an interesting facet of human growth that is highly relevant to both relationship dynamics and Stoic philosophy: the balance between humility and confidence. The lesson of Stoicism is self-awareness, self-control, and the pursuit of virtue, all of which are closely related to the idea of confidence. But here's the catch: being confident isn't enough. You also need to combine it with humility. Often, women regard males who possess this combo to be genuinely attractive. Stoic confidence isn't about haughtiness or bluster. It's about being confident in oneself, aware of one's skills, and at ease in one's own skin. A man who exudes confidence not gloat about his accomplishments or control conversations. Instead, he should be composed and self-assured in both his words and actions. Imagine a man who can coolly diffuse a conflict or handle a crisis at work without losing his cool. His actions not only show that he is at ease in trying circumstances, but also a deep-seated resilience that many find endearing and appealing. Now, let's discuss humility, which is the necessary antithesis of Stoicism's confidence. When a man combines confidence and humility, he acknowledges that even though he may be skilled in some areas, he is always a student of life. This can be seen in simple acts like asking for advice, admitting mistakes, or listening genuinely to others' perspectives without feeling threatened or defensive. For example, take into consideration a man who is an excellent guitarist. He is confident in his musical abilities, but he remains open to learning from others, regardless of their skill level. Instead of bragging about his talents, he shares them in ways that make others happy. This strategy not only increases his likability, but also makes him more relatable, and women frequently value this combination since it creates a sincere bond. A man who embodies both confidence and humility is stoic because it not only makes a man more attractive, but also enriches his character. It enables him to navigate life with grace and strength, making him a partner who can both lead and learn. He also demonstrates that he is trustworthy, self-assured, approachable, and open to growth. This balance is compelling and creates a dynamic where mutual respect and admiration can flourish. Motivate and encourage yourself to remember that the most admirable type of confidence is one that is freely given and subtly assured. Let's make an effort to live up to these qualities in our everyday lives. Number 5. Sociable. This quality includes more than just being amiable. It also includes the capacity to engage, connect, and influence others, a quality that many women find incredibly appealing in males. A man who is sociable is not just someone who can start a conversation. Rather, he is someone who has developed a network of contacts, colleagues, friends, and more. This network is not only impressive, but it also shows that he has the ability to influence and persuade others, which speaks volumes about his interpersonal abilities and strength. An attractive man is one who can lead, inspire, and forge meaningful connections. You may be wondering how this relates to being the kind of man who is admired for more than just surface-level traits like wealth or good looks. Well, a man who is good at conversation and who can easily draw people into his circle is often seen as charismatic and compelling. His ability to navigate social settings and engage with a variety of people indicates strong communication skills and a certain persuasive charm. The fact is that having meaningful interactions is essential to genuinely demonstrating your principles and identity, your keen intellect, sense of humor, and empathy. In these exchanges, you have the opportunity to express and display your qualities in a way that will actually draw someone in. While material wealth and good looks can contribute to an initial appeal, they are not the most lasting or significant qualities. Instead, investing in oneself by learning new things and developing your communication skills is crucial. Increasing your social circle and improving your physical and personal appearance in easily attainable ways. For example, picture yourself at a social gathering. You're not the most attractive or wealthy person there, but you engage people with fascinating stories, perceptive remarks, and a sincere curiosity in other people's opinions. You engage with others on a variety of topics and listen just as much as you speak. You become someone people want to know and spend time with when you have the capacity to engage and act well. This enhances your attractiveness far beyond the surface, so make an investment in your personal development. Find ways to improve your life and your relationships, whether it's through gaining enough money to live comfortably, working out to feel better, or just dressing nicely with what you already have. Concentrate on learning new things and developing into the kind of person who draws people to him or her because of his or her engaging demeanor and rich inner life. Never forget the opportunities to meet amazing people and forge enduring relationships. Make the most of who you are and what you can truly offer, even if you don't fit the stereotype of being attractive or affluent. The sixth, courtesy and compassion. When it comes to interpersonal relationships, Stoicism teaches us the importance of virtue and how our actions can lead to a more fulfilling life. In particular, the way men interact with women who embody kindness and respect is not only appealing but also essential. Take into consideration scenarios where a man offers an elderly woman on a bus his seat, or when he listens intently without interrupting someone else while they are speaking. Women, like anyone else, deeply appreciate these qualities because they demonstrate a level of consideration that goes beyond surface gestures. It's about acknowledging others' dignity and acting with integrity, even in small, everyday interactions within the realm of Stoicism. Epicus, the Stoic philosopher, reportedly stated, "Do what is right, do not do what is wrong." Simple acts of respect and kindness are powerful illustrations of this idea in action. They can have a big impact on how relationships start and continue. For example, when a man consistently respects a woman by acting and speaking with her with dignity, he is demonstrating Stoic kindness, which fosters a respectful and healthy environment. Living stoically means living with purpose and intention, qualities that are intrinsically attractive and beneficial in all relationships. In conclusion, when we practice respect and kindness, we are not just being good companions or friends, we are also being good Stoics. We are improving the world one interaction at a time, and that is a truly beautiful way to live. Number 7, passion and ambition. Genuine kindness and consideration toward others are indeed very attractive qualities. They are not just strategies for winning people over. They are fundamental behaviors that enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. These characteristics demonstrate a person's passion and desire for their pursuits, which may be quite alluring, especially to women looking for possible partners. A man's ability to lead a purposeful life is demonstrated by his ambition and passion for his pursuits. Take into consideration the attraction of a man who is deeply passionate about his work, hobby, or cause. His eyes light up when he talks about his latest project or the next goal he's working towards. This kind of enthusiasm is contagious and can be very attractive because it shows he has dreams and is committed to realizing them. Whether he's an artist who spends hours honing his craft, a teacher who is passionate about educating the next generation, or an entrepreneur who works tirelessly on a new business idea. In a Stoic sense, his drive may be a strong attraction. To genuinely improve one's life and relationships, passion and ambition must be directed by morality and reason. Stoicism encourages passions that are in line with moral principles and reasonable objectives rather than discouraging them. For instance, a Stoic man might direct his ambition toward bettering his community or becoming an expert in a skill that will improve both his life and the lives of those around him. This balanced approach ensures that his ambitions do not turn into egoism or destructiveness. Women often appreciate this quality because it suggests that a man is not complacent. He is active, evolving, and engaged with the world. His ambitions signify that he has a vision for his life and possibly for their future together. It's about more than just having dreams. It's about taking consistent actions toward achieving them, which showcases a proactive and determined character. Moreover, a man with clear passions and ambitions can inspire his partner and offer a dynamic and enriching aspect to the relationship. he can bring new ideas, experiences, and energies that make everyday life more exciting and fulfilling. For instance, a man who is passionate about traveling and exploring new cultures might inspire his partner to see the world differently, encouraging adventures that strengthen their bond and broaden their horizons together. Having passions, goals, and ambitions in life is not only attractive, but also fundamental to living a full and meaningful life. These qualities reflect a person's zest for life and a commitment to pursuing their highest potential. Let's embrace our avocations and passions and allow them to lead us to a fulfilling existence that also benefits those around us. The eighth, sincerity and reliability. Being sincere in one's intentions and deeds is what it means to be honest. A man who is honest will speak candidly about his feelings and views. Imagine a relationship where a man is open about his thoughts, admits his mistakes, and speaks truthfully about his past. This level of transparency not only helps avoid misunderstandings, but also deepens the connection between partners by reassuring a woman that she can trust him with her heart and mind. This transparency is crucial because it shows that he isn't hiding anything, which in turn builds trust. However, reliability goes beyond. From a Stoic perspective, these traits are about living in accordance with one's values and maintaining one's character in all circumstances. As such, Stoics believe in the importance of self-control and integrity, which are closely tied to honesty and trustworthiness. By adding to these principles, a man not only upholds his dignity, but also honors those around him, fostering a trusting and stable environment. For example, a man who follows through on his commitments, whether it's something as simple as being on time. These characteristics offer the basis of trust that is necessary for any meaningful and long-lasting relationship, which is why women frequently search for them. Being honest and trustworthy in your daily interactions can greatly improve your relationships because trust is the glue that holds relationships together and allows them to grow. Without trust, even the strongest feelings can become shaky and the relationship may struggle to survive challenges. In other words, honesty and trustworthiness are more than just desirable qualities. They are necessary for any meaningful and enduring relationship. Let's work to fully and consistently embody these qualities, improving our lives and the lives of those we care about. These qualities shouldn't just be turned on when convenient. They should be integral parts of who you are. By cultivating these qualities, you build a reputation of integrity that attracts not only romantic partners, but also enriches your friendships and professional relationships. Tenacity. Women particularly value this trait in males because it demonstrates the capacity to overcome obstacles with fortitude and resolve. Resilience is more than just the ability to endure hardship. Consider a man who experiences a significant career setback, such as losing his job or experiencing a failed business venture. Rather than giving up, he uses the experience as a stepping stone, evaluates what went wrong, learns from his mistakes, and uses this knowledge to forge ahead with new strategies and renewed determination. It's about thriving despite them and emerging stronger and wiser on the other side. Vigor is not only wonderfully handsome, but also inspirational due to his ability to endure adversity with elegance and have an optimistic view throughout difficult times. It demonstrates that he is not easily defeated and can be relied upon to handle life's challenges. Stoicism, which emphasizes the value of retaining emotional control and a steady manner in the face of change, is closely related to resilience. Stoics hold that one should let go of things they cannot control and concentrate on what they can. A resilient man is aware of this, so instead of wasting energy on things beyond his control, He focuses on taking constructive action and finding solutions to make his circumstances better. Because resilience in men indicates a mate who is dependable and capable of overcoming life's inevitable problems, women tend to value resilience in men. It suggests a degree of emotional maturity and inner fortitude that can sustain a relationship, for instance in the face of difficulties that are mutual or personal. A resilient man in a relationship doesn't give up or get resentful. Instead, he stays engaged and works toward improvement and resolution. Resilience also improves all facets of life. It fosters character development and individual advancement. Resilience is a sign of a man's strength and adaptability. It's about cultivating a mindset that sees problems as chances to learn and grow. This mindset not only makes a man more appealing, but also prepares him to contribute positively to his relationships and to society at large. It's about showing up, persevering through difficulties, and transforming setbacks into learning experiences. Now let's accept resilience as a necessary component of leading a happy and meaningful life, rather than merely as a means of impressing or attracting people. Let's work to build resilience. Keep your composure in the face of difficulties and encourage one another along the way, understanding that every obstacle serves as a springboard for your 10th comeback. Encouragement. Being supportive of your spouse entails much more than just being there. It also entails actively participating in their lives, getting to know their goals, and providing them with support and encouragement. Attain their objectives. Imagine a relationship who pays close attention to his partner's aspirations and professional goals, but also supports, encourages, and celebrates her accomplishments. Whether it's by providing comments on a project, assisting in the networking process with possible contacts, or just lending support when she encounters difficulties, his assistance can have a significant impact on her ability to achieve her objectives. Being helpful includes providing emotional support as well. For example, it's about being there, lending a shoulder, and listening without passing judgment when things get hard. When a woman is anxious about a job interview, a helpful spouse can assist her in preparing, practice responses, and offer consolation to increase her confidence from a Stoic standpoint. Supportiveness is consistent with the virtue of justice, which is about treating people fairly and acting in their best interests. As a means of leading a moral life, Stoics emphasize the value of community and helping others in their endeavors. A guy who is supportive of his spouse not only enhances his own character, but also advances his own personal development. Knowing that your partner genuinely supports your endeavors can be incredibly empowering, as it indicates that you have a teammate in life, someone who not only dreams with you, but also works alongside you to make those dreams come true. Women value supportive partners because this quality builds a foundation of trust and mutual respect in the relationship. Building a partnership where both people feel valued, understood, and motivated to grow, not just as a couple, but also as individuals, is what makes a relationship more robust and resilient. Therefore, being supportive of your partner goes beyond simply encouraging them. It also involves actively contributing to their success and happiness. Through Stoicism, we learn that qualities like honesty, confidence, and resilience are what truly enrich our lives and foster deep connections. It's easy to be dazzled by the allure of wealth and material possessions, but hidden beneath these superficial trappings lie virtues that hold far greater significance. Let's strive to be partners who not only stand by each other, but also propel one another forward. This not only enhances our relationships, but also makes us better, more connected individuals in every area of our lives as we journey through true life. We've looked at 10 traits of men today that go beyond financial success and have a strong emotional connection with women. Any regular guy can build and nurture these traits by putting an emphasis on developing lasting values and improving himself. As you continue on your journey, remember to invest in what really matters: your personal growth, your relationships, and your character. Seek to become the kind of man who embodies these qualities, who exudes confidence and authenticity. Remember that true beauty comes from the depth of character and spirit. We not only enhance our own lives, but we also pave the way for meaningful relationships built on authenticity and mutual respect. I hope the advice given in this video is helpful to you. Please feel free to express your opinions by leaving a comment below. Thank you for watching, and until we speak again, be careful and never stop aiming for the stars.